Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Philanthropone, and I'm back with another brand new VR news video here. Today, we're going to talk about a online VR multiplayer game that is officially shutting down, as well as some new details regarding the Apple headset. It has to do with its weight, which is pretty crazy. But first off, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Alright, so some major news dropped where we all unfortunately have to say farewell to a VR MMO. Some people don't like to call it an MMO, but I remember it was originally branded as an MMO, kind of leading up to its release. But many believed it was going to be the next big thing in VR multiplayer gaming, given that it had some extremely high quality pre-release trailers and gameplay footage that the developers showed off leading up to the game's release. And that game is Nostos. I still don't really know how to pronounce it, if it's Nostos, Nostos. But yeah, the team behind the game, NetEase, is officially shutting it down. Thank you for your continued support and love to Nostos. Due to changes in business development, the operation of Nostos will be terminated on June 16th. So this means that the game will have a lifespan of about a year and a half, as it was pointed out on uploadvr.com. And the team is refunding anyone who bought the game after November 30th of 2020. And it really is never a good sign when a VR developer has to close the doors for good on their game. But it's not really surprising either, because VR multiplayer games almost always struggle to maintain a player base for a long period of time. For two reasons mainly. For one, PC VR gaming still hasn't really blown up into becoming super mainstream yet. And that's partly due to it being the opposite of a pick up and play type of experience, where you gotta launch Steam VR, you gotta put on a heavy bulky headset, you get all hot and stuffy during a long play session, you got a cord to deal with most headsets. And that will never help when it comes to having players come back to your game over and over again. And if there's anything that the Oculus Quest 2 is doing right, it's that. The fact that it's cordless, it's only $300, it's super easy to set up, and it probably has the best pick up and play appeal of any of the headsets out there. Anyway, back to Nostos. The game was on my backlog for a long time. I really wanted to try it because, I'll be honest, the trailer sold me. I'm not gonna lie, they were amazing trailers. I thought they looked really good and super professional, and I thought their live action sequences in those trailers, like with actual actors, were like film-like quality, and the cinematography was really good in those trailers. But they did get criticized for showing off certain headsets in those trailers that the game never released on. But yeah, I still held off just because I saw the very mediocre reviews it was getting. A lot of people said it was buggy and performed poorly when it launched, and it even launched on PS4, but that didn't really revive it. It didn't have VR support on PS4 either. But you know, so down the tubes it goes. But let's hope that the highly anticipated VR MMO that's coming out, I'm not really sure if it's a firm release date yet, so I won't say, but Zenith, let's hope that it doesn't suffer a similar fate. And if you ever played Nostos, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it, what you didn't like. I'd love to hear. All right, and in our next bit of news, we have some information that dropped surrounding Apple's upcoming VR headset, and it has to do with the weight of the headset, where it is being reported that it will weigh less than an iPhone 12. Clocking in at just 150 grams. And if we take a look at some of the other major headsets here, where we got the Valve Index being the heaviest here, and the next lightest is the iPhone 12. Now, obviously, we're a ways off before we see this thing in action. where Bloomberg said in January that it's going to be at least until 2022 before we see anything But, you know, quite a bit of information has been leaked, and the information reported that it may have this: 8K displays, eye tracking technology, and more than a dozen cameras to both track your hand movements and capture footage that can be displayed inside the headset. And those beefy specs have led to much speculation about an insane price tag as well, where it can cost up to $3,000, which would put it up there with the HoloLens 2, which is $3,500. And the information also included a drawing of what the headset could look like, which was quite surprising to see that at that weight, it being that light, that they aren't some type of slip-on glasses, but have a full strap and everything, and more closely resemble something like the Oculus Quest 2, which is pretty crazy. But with all of these rumors, it has to be noted once again that nothing is set in stone here, and things could be subject to change. And it'll be interesting to see how Google responds, if at all, with Apple releasing something like this in tandem with their smartphone line. But anyways, thank you so much as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new to my channel and are interested in VR or gaming in general, be sure to subscribe to my channel for all of my latest updates in the future. Thank you once again. Till next time. Peace.